created my own gas station that makes fuel from plastic waste.
What if somebody did invent a machine that could end all plastic waste?
This is my refiner. So this is plastic crude oil. And as you can see, we have quite a bit of this.
And shut down billion-dollar oil industries overnight.
I know that I'm not gonna live long. And that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing.
What if they started getting followed by helicopters?
Why am I out here despite weird black helicopters that turn off their radar transponder, circling me 6 times at night?
And then vanished.
I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's me, Cody, here. Today we're diving into one of the strangest and most urgent stories on the internet right now. The sudden disappearance of 21-year-old inventor and viral YouTuber Julian Brown. This isn't some obscure case from years ago. This is happening right now as we speak, and the deeper you go, the weirder it gets. We've got strange technology, surveillance helicopters, ominous last words, and a young man whose invention might have been too good for the world to handle. Let's get right into it. Who is Julian Brown? Julian Brown wasn't just another kid on TikTok making flashy science experiments. He was on the verge of discovering something truly big, something disruptive. Julian developed a device called Plastoline. Essentially, it's a microwave pyrolysis machine that can turn everyday plastic waste into gasoline, diesel, and even jet fuel.
So this is plastic crude oil, but this itself is not fuel. Well, it can be fuel, but we need to refine it and clean it up.
He started working on it in high school and over the years refined it into something he claimed could change the world.
This is my refiner. We put the oil in here and it comes out as clean products.
His videos showed the whole process from collecting trash, to breaking it down, converting it into fuel, and even using it to power real engines. He framed it as a solution to 2 crises at once: plastic pollution and our dependency on fossil fuels. And it wasn't just all hype. He had gained a massive following. Over 1.7 million people across TikTok and Instagram. His company, NatureJab, was seeking $1 million in crowdfunding to scale up the operation. The media called him the young genius and eco-inventor of the future. But then, everything changed.
Out here despite weird black helicopters that turn off their radar transponder, circling me 6 times at night. Why am I out here sleeping in my van, crazy humidity, mosquitoes, gnats flying in, and yet I still do it?
The final post.
I can't go into too much detail, but there is some very, very odd stuff going on. I'm certainly under attack.
On July 9th, Julian posted what would become his final video. And guys, this is where it starts to get really dark. In that video, he looked tired, nervous. He tells his viewers there is some very odd stuff going on. I'm under attack. Then in one chilling moment, he says, quote, I don't know if I'm going to live long.
Why am I out here? I know that I'm not gonna live long. And that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing.
He then tells people to screen record the video and to keep their eyes open. The video ends, and since then, silence. No posts, no public appearances. His followers flooded the comments saying, "Are you okay? Where are you?" But there was nothing. People started digging. Julian had posted earlier about a black helicopter circling his house and being followed. He even said in a post, quote, "They're watching me." A lot of people brushed it off as paranoia or simply burnout, but then he actually disappeared. Theory number 1, is Julian missing or hiding? Now here's where things start to get a little murky. Julian's mother came forward in a short statement. She said her son is safe, but she wouldn't reveal where he is or why he vanished. She said he's not officially missing and no police reports have been filed. But that only made things weirder. Why not just go live and say, "Hey guys, I'm fine, I'm just taking a break"? Instead, we got radio silence, and that fueled every kind of theory you can think of. Let's be real, if Plastoline really works the way he claims, that's a massive threat to fossil fuel industries. You've got a 21-year-old building a device in his garage that could theoretically allow people to make their own fuel from garbage. That's not just disruptive, it's dangerous to the wrong people. Some Reddit users even pointed out that some oil companies have entire departments dedicated to monitoring emerging energy tech. Could Julian have drawn attention he didn't want? Theory number 2, he staged the disappearance. This one's a little bit more cynical. Some people believe that Julian may have orchestrated all of this for publicity, to go viral and get his funding campaign moving. But that doesn't quite hold up. His GoFundMe didn't blow up. It only raised around $18,000. If it was a PR stunt, it failed miserably. Theory number 3, he's hiding after a real threat. This one feels more plausible. Imagine you're a young guy, suddenly getting strange messages, maybe even being followed. You start to panic, you pull the plug, your family helps to cover your tracks. That would explain the silence and his mom's vague statement, but it still doesn't explain why he thought his life was in danger.
I know that I'm not gonna live long, and that's why I put every day, every hour, every minute into building, into growing.
Theory number 4, Plastoline was too good to be true. Some experts online have questioned the science. They argue that microwave pyrolysis has serious energy balance issues. It might cost more energy to run the fuel than it actually creates. Could Julian have realized his invention wasn't viable anymore and decided to disappear out of shame? Maybe. But that doesn't quite explain the helicopters in the area or the fear in his eyes. What happens now? At the time I'm recording this, Julian Brown is still MIA. He hasn't posted, no one's seen him, his friends haven't spoken publicly, his mom says he's safe, but she won't give any information or go deeper on what that really means. We're left with fragments, a final video, strange claims, and a whole lot of unanswered questions. And I gotta say, there's something about this case that feels off, whether Julian is hiding, hurt, or being silenced. The sudden drop-off after warning his followers, that's not just burnout. It's not just a break either. That feels like someone who knew they were in danger. So what do you guys think happened to Julian Brown? Was he really followed by shadowy forces? Did he invent something that the world wasn't ready for? Or is this just a case of mental health, burnout, or something even more personal? I want to hear from you. Drop your theories in the comments section down below. Me and my team, we're reading all of them. And if you got anything new on this case, DM me, email me, whatever you need to. Let's dig into this together. And guys, if you're new here, we cover stories like this all the time. So be sure to drop us a like and a follow if you haven't already. Until next time, guys, stay curious, stay safe, and I'll see you all